lifestyle. Today, tonight, I'm simply talking. Not try not to talk loud because there's a person upstairs and I don't want them to hear me. So, anyways, I'm talking about motivation and what are some things you can use for motivating yourself to go on a diet or to get on an exercise program to to make it through a tough workout. So I want to share with you some of the things that I use to motivate myself. When I get up, some mornings I get up and I say, oh, I can skip a day. It's not going to hurt if I work my abdominals 3 times a week. I have not missed a workout since 1998 for my abdominals, 3 times a week. So some days I say, what's it going to be a big deal if I just took one day off? And then I think to myself, that may not be the only day that I think to myself that way. And then the next time will be 2 days, not the first time. And then after that will be 3 days. So then I ask myself, why am I even thinking about it? Don't I like what I do? You know, what are some of the benefits it has given me? Abdominal training has saved my life, frankly, because in 1998 I had a really bad accident and it almost crippled me. And without strong abdominals, I would be hunched over, might even be in a wheelchair. So training my abdominals has made me feel better, made me be able to walk and do normal things. Without strong abdominals, I wouldn't be anywhere. Not only that, it helps I have problems with digestion, but it even helps my digestion. It just makes me feel uh, like I have, I don't know, just feeling my abdominals being tight and strong just gives me a sense of well-being, no matter what else is going on wrong in my life. I can say I have my abdominals going for me. So why would I want to give that up? Yeah, some days I get up and I say I don't want to work abdominals, but then I say to myself, doesn't it feel good to have strong abdominals? How do I feel when I'm able to stand up straight? When I walk, I can feel my abdominals hold me in place and being able to have better posture, being able to breathe better. My abdominals do so many things. It helps me breathe better. It helps my posture. It even gives me confidence. So why would I want to miss my abdominals? What else am I going to do? Am I going to just lay around and not doing anything? Life is movement. Hey, how you doing, Odie? Nice to see you. How are you? Happy Saturday. Saturday, officially Saturday. So it's nice to see you here. I was talking about things to use to motivate yourself. And some days I just don't feel like doing it. I say, hey, happy Saturday, Kirkham. Nice to see you, Kirkham Adventures. That's a really cool name. Does, does it have anything to do with cams? I mean, because, I don't know, just the name. I'm just curious. Ah, some days I even think, someday, that's a cool emoji. Some days I just think, yeah, why not stay home and just eat? Oh, okay, that's really nice. It's really nice. I like that. And, you know, congrats to you guys, to you too. And, yeah, I say, like, why don't I just, like, stay home and just lay in bed, and especially it's like almost 0 degrees sometimes, and I have this comforter, and I say, why don't I just stay under the comforter, eat snacks, and look at my phone? And then I say to myself, geez, what could I be doing? Maybe I could learn something. Maybe I could work on my body, make myself feel better. At first, it feels like I have a bunch of, like, I don't know, to use an analogy, like concrete on my body, or not concrete, like plaster on my body. And, I have to shake it off. And that plaster, or to use a better analogy, that rust, I have rust. And the more I move, the rust starts to fall off and it starts to feel better. But it takes some effort sometimes. But life is about effort. I mean, if I get used to not putting in effort at my age, that could be very dangerous. Hey, thank you, Kirkham. Kirkham Adventures. Yeah, Adventures. I still, I dreamed that last night. I had a dream that I was like running and jumping, running through the streets in New York making deliveries because I used to be a messenger and I used to run up and down the stairs and I used to catch trains. I was running, I was imagining I was doing all those things. And I woke up and saying, wow, I'd like to do that all over again. Even though I wasn't really having that much fun doing it because it was a stressful job. I just liked the fact that I was able to run. But baby steps, baby steps. I could walk. Sometimes I walk fast, I walk hill. Baby steps will get me there. Always have to look forward. So I shouldn't look back. Look forward. Yeah, some great man said, never look to see what's gaining on you. No, never look behind. You may you may find out something's gaining on you. You wanna gain on it. You wanna go past it. Yeah, motivation. You know, I like almond butter. I like plantain chips. And lately I've been buying keto ice cream and buying a pint every Saturday. This Saturday I'm not going to have because I didn't get a chance to go to the store. It was snowing. So, I mean, Saturday could turn into Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sometimes I say, why don't I just have the keto ice cream every day? Why don't I have some snacks every day? And I say to myself, geez, I, I can focus on other foods. I was thinking of what I could make with chickpea spaghetti. And I thought I could flavor it with some spinach and a little bit of lemon and then melt cheese on it. What I did with the spinach, I made like a puree out of it, and I poured it on the spinach. And I put a little lemon juice, and I put some low-fat Swiss cheese. Tasted really good, melted. The Swiss cheese melted. So I found that very enjoyable. I didn't eat the ice cream. But tomorrow, I'm not going to have the ice cream. I'm going to have plantain chips. But plantain chips are really a vegetable, right? So it's not too bad, except for some of the fats. You know, some plantain chips are made with natural oils. Some of them are not made with healthy oils, like hydrogenated oils, are not good. But another thing that really motivates me is using my imagination and thinking where I could be, what I could be doing. Just using my imagination and seeing myself, seeing other places, thinking of ideas of how to, ideas of scenarios of maybe me being in the sky, walking on the sky. Why not? I mean, I know I can't walk on the sky, but why not imagine myself walking in the sky? Imagine how would that look like? How would that feel like? How, how breathtaking it would be to be able to walk on the clouds. Now that may sound silly, like no one can walk on the clouds, but I see some people, they take these films and they climb up really high and they hang from. I can't do that, but I mean, Jeez, I can't never do that. Then again, maybe I could. See, that's the thing. Never, you know, evolving. People can, I can evolve. I can change in it. Maybe I can overcome that fear of heights. Yeah, some I might be pushed into a situation where I have to get up high, and then if I don't control myself, I can fall off, right, and meet a bad ending. You know, so learning how to control yourself, it's a good thing. It's a good way to motivate myself. Throughout my life, people, told me, you can't do it. You believe I used to be over 200 pounds, and I told some friends, that I wanted to be a personal trainer and I wanted to compete in bodybuilding. And they said, you know what that is? You have a pipe dream. You're getting old. You have a pipe dream. You're never going to get there. And I said, well, why not? Why not? Why not try? Why not want to desire? It feels good to have desire. It feels good to imagine. Imagine yourself being somewhere and doing things that you've never done before. Good things, positive things, in a good way. Growing either intellectually, emotionally, emotion. So those are the things that motivate me. How I can become emotionally stronger and use that energy to go into my brain and make me think better. So many things, so many things. So these things motivate me. Yeah. So a lot of people may think, oh, well, I'm never going to get there. But it's one step at it. It's just wanting to and enjoying the process. Enjoy the process. That's what I say. Enjoy the process. Yeah. I'm thinking of considering getting a hip replacement because, I have a bad hip. But then I think to myself, if I sit out 3 months of exercise, I'm going to lose a lot of the conditioning. At my age, if you slip back, you may not get forward. Now I know that's contradicting myself and saying, like, oh, I don't have motivation. But it took me, what's that, since 1990, it took me 26 years of training my abdominals 3 times a week to get to the conditioning level that I'm at. Now, if I just let that all go out the door, just so that I mean, what is, I ask myself, it's a give and take. Sometimes you want to is it really worth it? Can I do without the hip replacement? Maybe I can. I mean, they've been telling me that I need it once since, I think, the year 2000. So it's 2004. I'm still walking. Now, I can't run, but what is the promise? Oh, if you get a hip replacement, you can do a lot of things you aren't doing. So I asked the doctor, will I be able to run? He said, no, you can't run. I said, well, what can I do? He said, well, you can walk. I'm already walking. I'm already walking. What am I going to do for 3 months? Just lay around? It's not for me. Not for me. Look for other ways. For now. For now. The only thing is, though, realistically, since I have a bad hip, if I take, back one hard step or a wrong step, it could make it worse. So that is where, and that is why I'm considering the hip replacement. But like I said, I'm not going to give up my exercises. Not for 3 months, because this is what holds me together. This is what motivates me. It's like mind, body, and spirit. Can't take out one of those. But anyway, I hope everyone has a great Saturday and always looking for ways to motivate themselves, one step at a time. You can find motivation in many things, many places. You know, I was. This is true. I was looking at the birds because I live in the country, and the blackbirds. They fly above, and they follow each other, and the way they expand their wings, and it's just marvelous just to look at. And I say to myself, "Wow, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful how they do it?" You know, I wonder how they do it, what's involved in their bodies that enable the blackbirds to expand their wings and fly like that. Isn't that amazing that I'm able to like, and I should be appreciative and grateful that I can see that because I'm nearsighted, but I'm not that nearsighted with my glasses. I can see, so it's it's great. Yes, I found motivation in looking at a bird flying in the sky. The ability. And what about if the bird decided like, I don't feel like doing it today. I don't feel like flying. What the heck? I can take a day off. It may never fly again. Yeah. If a bird said to itself, I'm going to take the day off from flying, it may never fly again. That may be the last time it flies. So that's another way that I use to motivate myself. If I don't try every day, I may never get another chance. You know, I used to be in college and I wanted to transfer to this other college that I dreamed about since I was a kid. And it was this one class the professor was giving me a hard time. He was writing me. He was like, I couldn't, I couldn't take it. Very stressful. But I was right there. Only like 6 more weeks to finish the class, and I would not got a great score, but I would have gotten the minimum score. And I thought to myself, well, maybe, maybe I don't need that class. Maybe I don't need the credit. So I asked somebody, and they said, well, I think somebody in college, and they said, no, you don't need that credit, you know. So I dropped out of I dropped out of the class. I had a lot of credits. I figured I have enough credits to transfer. So I went over there to the college to transfer. They told me, you know what, you needed one more credit. Should have never dropped out of the class. And I said, well, I'll get it next year. I'll get it next time. I never got the chance again. Never got the chance again. So you never can tell when you get another. If you Sometimes the chance only comes around one time. It happened to me. I used to play. I used to play. No, better example. Junior high school. I had a chance to audition for the school of LaGuardia School of Performing Arts, and a friend said, "Oh, you got pimples. They're gonna laugh you right off the stage. Don't go for an audition. They don't want you." And I got scared, and I said, "Well, maybe I'll wait till high school. Maybe my pimples go away." I never got another chance, and I always think of that. So those things should serve to motivate yourself. If you don't try, you maybe never get another chance. So, well, I'll leave for tomorrow. Sometimes I'm doing abdominals, and they got a lot of exercise like the ball crunch. That's really hard for me because my back is, I have a bad back, and it's hard to like move my pelvis. It's just hard to move my spine in certain positions. And sometimes I say, "Oh, I don't have to do 10 reps. I don't have to do 15." But then I say to myself, I may never get another chance. And then I put the effort. So always find ways to motivate yourself. So I wish everyone a very happy Saturday and a very happy weekend. And I'm really grateful and happy everyone could join me tonight like they did. You have a blessed weekend.